While I was deployed, I met the man who became my husband. He was severely wounded by an improvised explosive device near Mosul and sustained a penetrating traumatic brain injury, later developed post-traumatic stress disorder. Our relationship was really hard through the worst periods of his recovery, and I didn't know how to be a caregiver. I was transitioning through so many things at the same time, from being a soldier to being a civilian, from being a sergeant to being a spouse. Finding my way was difficult, and I felt isolated and alone often during that period. It wasn't until I started to find a community of other veterans that we both really started to find healing and hope and recovery, by truly understanding that we weren't alone, and also by finding ways to find meaning in the suffering we'd experienced by trying to make things better for those that we knew were still going to come home after us. One of the things I'm finding most frustrating today is this narrative that's taking root in the media that veterans are all screwed up, that we're suicidal, homicidal, we all have PTSD, we're all unemployed, we're all homeless. I don't want to minimize the fact that there are problems. Some people do face serious challenges reintegrating, but I wish that there was more context to the stories that are told. It's so important that we tell the whole story, that we work as advocates to fill in the gaps and break down the barriers where they exist, to make sure that anybody who's struggling can get access to the services that they need, but also to celebrate all of the success stories that veterans have been able to accomplish on their own and with VA. I used the GI Bill to go to grad school and get my master's. I have a good job. I'm a tax-paying member of society, and proud to be able to continue serving in new ways. My success is in large part related to my service in the military. I learned to be much more self-confident than I'd been before I served. I learned to express myself clearly and articulately, to stand up straight. Little things that sound silly, but that matter when you're going on a job interview. And I would never take back my service. I'm incredibly proud to have served. I learned so much about the depths of my strength and the core of who I am as a person.